Good evening, everybody. It is April 20th, and we are looking at another day of MLB games. Some great games. We're working at the tail end of our series for most of the teams, and we got some games to choose from. However, as usual, we like to start off with how we did last game and last picks that we had for yesterday. As you can see, we have Phillies money line that we did get right. They did win. They got the win for us. Going over that, next game is Detroit Tigers. They did win as well. Diamondbacks and the Cubs let us down, but it's okay. We're looking for a bounce back game again. They're a better team, this year, of course, and they're starting off decent. And Cubs are not a bad team. They've been playing well at home. I do expect Diamondbacks to maybe turn things around this time. However, Mariners did get it done. What a game that was. Very close, very back to back, very tight. If you guys were watching that. Next on, the Reds didn't get it for us, and the Pirates didn't get it for us. Kind of a letdown. Guardians are a good team, but I do expect Pirates to turn things around at home on their next game for the series, end of the series. Rangers did get it done, after a poor performance of no hits their previous game or runs. Sorry, they pretty much blew it, but they did turn around with Garcia getting a home run, two run there with second baseman there. So it was a great home run walk, celebrating on that last inning, if you guys seen it. Mets did get the win for us. Padres, however, couldn't get it done. They kept it close the other day. I really thought they can pull through on today. We'll see how it goes on the next time around. They are a good team this year. I don't expect them to lose a series. I do expect them to come around and turn around things up. And of course, Giants did beat Angels today, as we knew. Angels had a great run. They are a much better team this year as well. Sort of like the Athletics, who are in a rebuild last year, and this year they just got a lot of good talent with them, new guys. So yeah, we're gonna keep on playing. And of course, we're going to go on to today's games for April 20th and go with our best picks. And we got some great games ahead of us. First game, we do have the White Sox versus the Red Sox at home. And I think this is a trap game. There's line value. In the White Sox. So not taking those minus 275 for granted. Like they are not a great pitcher on the helm whatsoever. Just because they're home doesn't mean they're gonna win. So I really like the White Sox here, and I'd like to take them on the money line. Because on paper, as Sean Burke, who's a pitcher for them, and he has an ERA currently of 7.56, 1-3 loss, and has accumulated 10 strikeouts in his 150 innings pitched, resulting in a 1.5 walk hit percentage average. Now, comparing that to Tanner Hook, he's had a 9.16, so nothing great. Pretty much both guys are just, you know, hanging in there, not even playing great. He has a higher walk hit innings pitched, and 11 strikeouts in only 18.2 innings pitched. So his record is 0-2. I really like the White Sox here. Both are not playing great, so let's go with that. Let's go with the value here, guys. It's even safe to get the 1.5 spread here, which I really think is good value. They're going to play better. They're going to try to win games. Bad teams are there, but they always try. So let's go. Moving on to that next game, we have the Reds versus the Orioles. Now, the Reds pitchers are to be determined. We don't know who's going on, but we do know that Charlie Morton's playing for the Orioles, and he this season has an ERA of 8.8, sorry, 4.06. Um, Currently, he has 0 wins and 4 losses, and what? Reds is not a bad team. I think they have some batting power, some shift changes that can help them out. And Orioles has been a bit of a struggle in the beginning, as we saw in most games, and a bit of upsets. So I really like the Reds here today. So we're gonna go with that. Next on, we have the Guardians and versus the Pirates. Another good game to be. It's really hard to say who's gonna win, but comparing the pitcher matchup, Logan Allen for the Pirates, sorry, for the Guardians, has a ERA of 2.30, and he's 1-1, and he has 15.2 innings pitched, so 11 strikeouts and a walk hit percentage of 1.40. So comparing that to Mitch Keller, he's not great. Um, he's 4.3 ERA, and he's tied 57th in the league. He's a 1-2 win record loss and walk hit percentage of 1.35. So it's a little bit better, and he's 61st in the league. He has 17 strikeouts so far. So I really like Pirates here at home. Mitch Keller can get it done. He started bad, but I know looking at some previous games, Mitch Keller did seem to be better. And I like him. I want to take him on that value there for Pirates being at home. So we are going to be doing that. So adding that to the slip. Moving on, we got the Marlins and the Phillies. Um, you know, Connor Gillespie is playing for the Marlins on the helm. He shows ERA of 6.63 and a walk hit percentage of 1.37. He's pitched 19 innings and has 18 strikeouts. His ERA is tied for 85th in the league, so he's also allowed 8 earned runs on 8 hits and allowed 2 walks, while striking out 6 over 5 innings in a recent game against the Diamondbacks. So in 2025, let's compare that to Phillies for the season for Jesus Lazardo, who has a much better ERA of 2.31, walk hit percentage of 1.07, and with 29 strikeouts in 4 games, 35 total, and 4 starts, he's currently holds a 2-0 win loss record. I really like him. I believe at home, Philly's a much better team to get it done. So we're gonna go with that. And oh boy, the next game we have up is Twins and the Braves. Um, Close games. We got Joe Ryan for the Twins, who has an ERA of 2.45 with 4 games played and with a 1-1 record. Um, Now, comparing that to Grant Holmes, who has an ERA of 3.78, he also has had 15 strikeouts records for the seasons and a 1-1 loss win record. I would take the Twins on the spread even just because it might be another neck and neck game. But I really think Twins can get it done here. There's value in Joe Ryan being a better pitcher as well. So let's go with that. And the previous games, they did keep it close. And they did win the other previous season. So let's go with that. Um, and then next game, we got the Royals and the Tigers. For Michael Waka, who's playing pitcher for the Royals. He has an ERA of 4.35, has a win-loss record of 0-3. His walk hit percentage is 1.31, and he has 15 strikeouts, tying him to 107th in the league. So currently, comparing that to Tariq Skubal, his ERA is 2.66 and has a record of 2 wins, 2 losses, 25 strikeouts, and 4 appearances, and a much better walk hit percentage of 1.01. Tariq Skubal has been great. Tigers at home has been great. They're a much stronger team at home. I can't really trust the Royals. They won the other matches, and they got it done. I see a nice bounce back game for the Tigers, so they would get it done. Um, Next game we have is the Yankees and the Rays. Now Max Fried is leading the helm there. He has an ERA of 1.88. He's also pitched 4 games and has 3 wins, 0 losses. He has a walk hit percentage of 1.17. And in the 2025 season for Ryan Pipiot, he has an ERA of 4.91. He has a record that's of one loss, one win, two losses, 24 strikeouts in 22 innings pitched, and a walk hit percentage of 1.59. On paper, Max Fried looks much better. And since they lost yesterday, I'm going to go with them today. Next game we do have is the Athletics and the Brewers. All the way down, where is it here? And right now, looking on, we don't know a pitcher who's starting for the Brewers. It could very be a bullpen matchup for them, with Jay Springs leading the helm for the Athletics. And like I said, I really like Athletics this year. They're not the same team as they used to be. It looks like they might turn things around for them this year, possibly make it to the playoffs. We'll see. Given that fact, I really like Brewers at home. They played great for game one, um, and game two, bit of an upset, of course. I was looking for them to close it off, but things happen. So we are going to go with them today, and we're going to pick the Brewers. Hopefully, their batting power is there, and they can capitalize early because Jeffrey Springs, his current ERA is 4.5 and he has only 3 wins and 1 loss. And I believe, it's safe to say they can get the win at home today, wanting to win the series. And the next game, we have a great game, of course. One of my favorite teams in the league is Diamondbacks. Right now, Merrill Kelly's has an ERA of 5.57. He has a 3 win, 1 loss record with 16 strikeouts and 21 innings pitched, with his walk hit percentage of 1.33. I think James Tylan, is not so great either, leading the Cubs with the 5.40 ERA and a record of 1-1. And he's played over 4 games and has pitched over 21 innings. So two not so great pitchers, that are subpar. And looking at the Diamondbacks, who have been playing well and have keeping it close throughout the season, I like to take them on the value. They're a pretty good team, and I like them. They have good batting power, so we're gonna go with that. The next game we got the Padres and the Astros. Um, Bit of a upset today. I thought Padres can pull it through, but they didn't. So we're gonna go with Padres for the Sunday game. Who has Dylan Cease, who has an ERA of 6.64, not great, with the 1-1 record and 24 strikeouts. He has a walk hit percentage of 1.52, which is 81st in the league. And against Framber Valdez, who has an ERA of 4.91 and as well as a 1-2 win-loss record. He has 24 strikeouts in 22 innings pitched, resulting in a walk hit percentage of 1.27. I see there's value with the Padres, with two not so great pitchers as well, which, might be another neck to neck, head to head game. So, they might start these pitchers off and end them off early. And I see that Dylan Cease has been improving over the last couple games. That when I looked, he's got 1 home run against good teams, and not so much. He's played terrible against the Athletics. Bit of a surprise there, but like I said, Athletics is a good team. But against good teams like Cubs, um, he has a 2 earned run and 3 runs that he's got, and 1 home run in that game. So he's got 6 Ks in the 5.2 innings pitched, um, and he's played some decent time, but not enough to, convince me compared to the other teams and pitchers that they have. But I think Padres can get it done. They have a good batting lineup, and yeah, there's value in that. So we are going to go with Padres. And right now we're sitting at plus 72,248. And remember, guys, make 2 slips, put something small, as little as a coffee a day to try to make some life changing, not life changing, but, huge drastic improvements in your win ratio. So if you can cash out and capitalize on the early games, take the early cash out, take profits, and then let the other one ride. putting $1 gives you $940. So that's amazing value there. My team and I have hit these before, and like I said, we're going to be transparent and we're going to be showing you these plays and what we do and how we do it. And if you want solid plays, something solid consistently, join our Discord. Follow Dante Sports on Discord, and we have amazing deals for our VIP customers. We have great team and community that can help you out, that are experienced in multiple sports. I myself, great at MLB, but much better at NFL. So stay tuned until the season comes. I cannot wait. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day and good luck winning.